Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Sandy if you're new. Today is day 1 of our 12 days of journaling. What I am going to be doing here is each day showing you what I sent my patrons for their junk journal kit, and each day then I will do some sort of use of the items that I sent them, whether it's a layout or just decorating some pages, and just hopefully it'll give you some ideas to pull items out of your stash or realize there's some items you might want to put on your Christmas list. So let's get started. This is day 1 of my patron advent kit. So day 1 is a piece of vintage wallpaper and also a vintage piece of stationery. So first off, I made each one of them a mini little journal. They could use this for a December daily if they wanted to, however they wanted to do it. And I backed this vintage fabric. All of the fabrics are different, but they were all vintage. And I used single-sided scrapbook paper for the inside cover. I thought that was a great use of single-sided scrapbook paper. Then I put a couple digitals from Rach and Bella, and coffee dyed paper, old music paper, a coffee dyed envelope, some Prima scrapbook paper, an old Christmas recipe magazine page, and another digital. And I just used an elastic string for a binding in case they wanted to add more to the journal, and they could sew it in later if they wanted to. So everyone got a journal, and they were all roughly about the same size, about 6 inches tall, 5.5 inches long. I have my journal that I made for this, so I made an extra one when I made everybody else's, the one you just saw. So I made it very similar, so it's different fabric and different inside scrapbook paper, but the pages are the same. And so I'm going to be using this journal for this 12 days series, 12 days of journaling series. So what my patrons received is a piece of this really fun Christmas stationery, and then they also received a piece of vintage wallpaper. And what I thought it would be fun to do is to use these to do some decorating of some of the pages in the journal, kind of decorate them up a little bit further. And my thinking with the wallpaper, so you could do so many different things. You could make this into an envelope very easily like that. You could also make it into a tag, cut them into, you could do short tags this way and have, you know, potentially you could do 3, you could maybe do 3 tags, or you could do 2 taller tags. You could also make these into pockets, cut it in, have a couple pockets, or a pocket and a couple of tucks. So lots of different ways to use up this piece of wallpaper. And so I thought it would be fun on this envelope page is to, and I can't decide if I want to put it on this side or if I want to put it on this side. I think I might put it over on this. I think I'm going to put it on this side. So I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to make it a side pocket. And yeah, we'll just go with that, because I could also do a tag, but I think I want to do a side pocket, or I could make a just a smaller pocket. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're having a good holiday season. I am really trying to just enjoy the holiday season because it's over so quickly. It's kind of a bummer how quickly it is gone, you know? And so I'm really trying to enjoy it this year. Oh, and I need to trim it this way too. Got busy talking. But yeah, trying to not be so stressed and constantly thinking about all the stuff I need to do, and really trying to be present when I am doing things. If I'm hanging out with friends or family, trying to be present for that. There, I think that looks great. And then we can take additional pieces that we'll get throughout the 12 days as we open the other packages, and then we can do some more decorating on here. I'm going to attempt to cut a notch. I don't know how wallpaper will do in here. Ah, perfect. All right, so I have 2 little strips. So honestly, this could be a side tuck. So I could make this a side tuck on this side, or I could have it be a side tuck somewhere, or just a small little pocket. So I could still use that. And then you can always use this for a decorative edge strip as well. So lots of different ways we can use that up. I don't know if inking this up will even, yeah, it doesn't do anything. So I'm not going to worry about inking it up. And I'm going to glue this down. But you'll have to come back each day and see what little things I gave my folks, my patrons. So this was a $15 tier that I have. So I tried to make things within kind of that budget, because they also get digitals. And oh, that's the other thing I might want to do as well, is to print out a couple of the digitals when we're doing a page. All right, so now we have this cute little side pocket. And so I have this tag here. I can cut this tag down. It's a little too tall, but I could cut that down and either slide it in this way or slide it in that way. So whatever tags you might have around, you could put those in here. And then any sort of die cuts, things like that, you can add. So here's just a couple little like examples of some die cuts that I have that you can add on here. We could add some cheesecloth. You could add some washi tape, some little fabric snippets, things like that. So, but we'll do that as we progress through our 12 days of journaling. Now with this piece of paper, there's so many things you could do with it. You could make it into a fun quadruple kind of pocket. So you could fold it and have it be different pockets. And I have a video on how to do this. You could also I have different videos on ways you can fold your sheets of paper. You could fold it and have it be like a fold out like this. And we could cut this in half, honestly. That would be a really cool idea, actually, is cut it in half, and then you'd have over here on this bottom half, you could have a triple fold out, and then over on this side, you could have it go this way and have a triple fold out. So that would be fun to do. But what another idea I have, so lots of different things. You could make it into an envelope. You could cut it down and make it into smaller envelopes. But I wanted to cut this down and make it kind of an edge, decorative edge on this piece of paper. So I'm going to fussy cut out this poinsettia and then this trim here. And I'm going to see where I need to stop. I'll stop right there. And just fussy cut this out. I thought this would be a good challenge for me, because a lot of times I do not like to cut up whole sheets of paper. It's hard for me to do that, and so I thought this would be a good challenge for me. And plus, these poinsettias are so pretty. I thought it would look nice on that coffee dyed paper. And you can be as fussy with your fussy cutting as you want to be. And what's really neat is now we could still do on this bottom half another little flip out, and I'll show you that in a minute as well. So you could fussy cut this some more. Like I could go inside of here. I'm sorry I was off camera for some of that, but I needed to have it a little bit closer to me. And I don't know if I want to fussy cut down here. Let me look and see. Yeah, I don't think I need to. And another thing you can do, since I'm trying to keep these videos short, you could back this with a little bit of heavier cardstock and make this a tuck. So I think that would be fun to do. And then fussy cut around there. But I am just gonna, I'm gonna kind of glue this down, and I am going to make it a tuck, but I'll come back and add a little bit of cardstock behind there, but I'll do that off camera. And I'm going to glue this part down all the way. So I'm just making this bottom part a tuck. And then I'm going to put that right like that. That is so cute. So then we have a little tuck right here for a few small little things. This tag probably would fit in here. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Okay. Put my lid back on my glue. I forgot to do it. So I think that is just so cute. I love that. So if you have any stationery laying around, pull it out and start cutting it up. So next I want to just show you real quick. I want to cut this down, and we'll do that little journal fold out and see how that looks. And then we can still do a whole lot more with this. So I'm going to, because I'd want to glue this down to a page. And I'm just eyeballing it here. Try to fold that straight. And you could put this into a pocket. You can glue it down, and for some reason I didn't cut that very straight. There we go. And you can have it go this way and open up like that. So cute. So yeah, so I mean, honestly, that would look cute right there. But I think I'll hold off. I could make this, so I folded this up as a pocket. So we could either cut this off and not have it be a pocket. We could make this a little bit shorter and put that on there. But honestly, I think I'm gonna like it right here. Yeah. And I am gonna glue this yeah, I'm going to glue this as a pocket as well. You could take it to your sewing machine. So since these aren't sewn in, I did an elastic binding. We can pull this off and we could sew this pocket on here. But I don't think I want to do that because then the stitching would show on this side. I mean, it really wouldn't interfere with the photo. So you could still do that if you want to. But I am going to just glue this as a pocket. And again, you could back this with some more heavier cardstock if you wanted to. But this journal isn't for really like putting tons and tons of stuff in these pockets. So I think this will work out just fine. And I'm going to open this up so I don't accidentally glue either of those down. All right, and you could put a little notch right here so you know that it's a pocket there. But then you have, so you could put like another fun little label right here, which maybe we'll do that later in one of the upcoming videos. And then you have all this room for journaling, or you can do some further decorating. All right, so I still have this whole sheet left, so I could cut this part off here and then still have this be another journal page. So I could just put this in just like this, and I could have another journaling page. I could still make a fun little envelope. If I made that into an envelope, then that would be the flap. How cute would that be? Let's do it, shall we? All right, one more bonus. I can't stop, guys. I gotta use up this whole piece of paper. I like it when a plan comes together. All right. And I still can do something with that. And I want to cut a little bit of this, I guess it's from the printers. Just cut that piece off. All right, so let's see, is this wide, too wide? Oh, I might need to trim it just a little bit more. All right, I'll do that. Let's make that a little bit smaller. So I'm making this a little bit skinnier. And I want to fold this up like this. And then we'll fold this down. Cute. And then you'd have this fun little envelope here. So I want to round the edges of this. Cute. This is fun. And then I do want to, I want to trim this just a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. You could ink this up. And then we can decorate this further. So I'm not going to glue this yet because there might be some additional decorating that I want to do as we open up the other packages. So what I am going to do here is just put it in this pocket for now. And then we'll come back and play with that a little bit more on one of the other days. And then I can put a paper clip on this if I'm worried about this flopping over. Could also do some Velcro. Put a little dot of Velcro right there. But right now I'm just going to put a paper clip. There we go. And I think that's okay. Good for day one. So we've added this fun flip out. We've made our envelope that will decorate some more. We have this little side pocket with our wallpaper, and we'll decorate that some more. And we have this fun little tuck right here. So all that with a little piece of wallpaper and a piece of stationery. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all for day 2. So come back and see what my patrons got for day 2. And I hope you join us and get your stash out, and let's just have some fun. All right, remember to leave a comment down below and like it and share and all that jazz. And thank you for subscribing. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.